You have to be the change that you want in your own self. Like, reflecting on how my life has changed in the last few months, I'm super excited. I'm content, growing with the Heavenly Father. Yes, of course, there's a lot of things that are unpleasing to the Heavenly Father that I still associate myself with. And that's between me and Him. I always talk to Him in my secret place. And as I'm, diving more into my Word, right now I just jumped into the book of John. Honestly, I was reading the book of Leviticus, and I was reading from the beginning. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't make it all the way through Leviticus, but I can't quit. So I got to finish that book too. But I just started reading the book of John, where I believe it's like the last chapter of Jesus. It talks about Jesus' life, and man, it's so amazing, like how humble he is, and how whoever believes in him, the Heavenly Father and the Son of Man who God sent, will have everlasting life. And I'm like just so excited to grow my relationship with our Heavenly Father. I don't know who you are, I don't know what it is that you're going through, but in order for you to really change, you have to change your mindset. You have to change the things you tell yourself. And most importantly, what you believe in yourself, like how you see yourself. Most importantly, right? Start to see yourself how God sees you, right? And I've been learning how to meditate on His Word. I read scriptures. I'm not perfect, but trying to put it into my daily routine. My devotional time, whether I'm praying or, hey God, what is this that you're revealing to me? How can I apply this to my life? I'm still learning, but I'm taking the time to want to learn. It's not a forceful relationship. God doesn't want to force you, right? That's not a loving relationship. But just open your heart. Have that heart posture for Him, because when you really want to have an encounter with God, you have to position yourself to have that open heart for Him. Because understand this, He does want to bless you. He wants to, just show you off. And most importantly, I want to glorify Him. Maybe not all the things that I do are pleasing to Him. But at the end of the day, He knows my heart, right? He knows all of us are, there's millions and billions of people in the world, right? And He knows us by name. He knows to the very hairs on our head that are actually numbered. So He's the God of details. He's the God of being on time. It doesn't matter what you see right now in the physical, but He knows everything about you. But when you start to know Him more and He reveals Himself to you, man, it's like just like you're going to be filled with joy despite what you're going through. Like, it doesn't matter your situation, understanding that He's by your side, He's with you. And so if He's for you, then who can be against you? Like, bruh, like for real, like I'm telling you, like a lot of this stuff don't even matter. Like, things that I used to trip about, I do not trip about no more. Like, man, I just love my life. I have shelter, I have clean clothes, man. I like to go to the gym and just grow in that relationship with Him. And whether it's job opportunities or business relationships, I know He's going to put me in the right rooms. He's going to lead me in the right direction, and He's going to orchestrate my footsteps. Sometimes maybe He might give me a lesson like, okay, you didn't move when I told you to move, so hey, you know what, this is the lesson. And it's all about perspective. How do you look at things? How do you see things? And understand this, that God's ways are higher than our ways, and His timing is better than our timing, right? And just position yourself to encounter Him. And I pray, man. I just love to pray. There is no right or wrong. My life and your walk is very different. Just whatever it is that you could devote to Him that's genuine, just spend that time with Him. And I'm telling you, He's going to come through. He always comes through for us, right? And just take a second to reflect on all the things that you've gotten through. That was Him. Like, I could go on and on. Like, honestly, I need to sit back, and I do think about it, but honestly, I want to write it down, like all the things that He actually got me through. Like, wow, God, you're so amazing. Like, but just the sober mindset, the mindset of a winner, the mindset of somebody that is chasing purpose. Like right now, I don't know what my purpose is, like, but I keep asking God, what is it that you want to use me? How can I please you? How can I bring people to the kingdom? How can I do kingdom work? And I'm a work in progress, right? But you have to position yourself. You have to be the change that you want, because nobody's going to change. You can't. Your relationship with God is not going to be through you. Yes, I love online ministries. I love going to church, but these are the extra points, right? The extra credit things, right? And if it is a word that you resonate with, always take it back to God. Go to your secret place and ask God, is this for me? Are you speaking to me? And it's always more so like you have to go and seek God for your own self. Just like how I talk to my buddies, my friends, my loved ones about how God is doing something in my life, it's not going to be the same for you. It might not be the same. It might be different, because you have to build your own relationship with him. And just like when you have a friend, right? Like of associate of a friend, like I could tell you about like my partner, like, man, this dude is super cool, man. He always comes through. But you don't really know him. You just know about the stuff that I tell you about him, right? So you kind of know him, right? But unless you go and I introduce you, or you go and meet the homie by yourself, man, and you have your own relationship, you're going to have a different experience. So I encourage whoever you are out there, you have to build that own relationship, and he's going to work on you. He's doing things in your life. But you have to go in there and spend your own one-on-one time and be in the presence of him. Get in his word. That's the book of life. Go to service, be in community, be in fellowship with people, right? And also you take the time and you do your work on the side, where like, hey, you might be, hey man, you know what? God is doing this beautiful thing in my life, and he's delivered me from this thing. And that's what's so awesome about your own story, your own testimony. You get to speak about the things that he has done for you in your life. Like me, I had plenty of things, like, man, whether it might have been, addictions, right? And just steering me back. He's making my crooked path straight, and he's going to do the same thing to you. So you know what, I really got to go to the bathroom, so I can't think straight anymore. But we're going to get home. I'm gonna end this one here, man. If you've been rocking with me, I love you so much, man. I know God is going to continue to bless you and prosper you. Man, my name is Abdil. Man, if you like this video, man, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know. And keep rocking and rolling. Get in your word, get in your secret place, and keep being great. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.